Now, this is something interesting. It was posted to Snoop Dogg's Instagram account. Apparently, he posts on Instagram quite a bit. Dude posts like 10 posts a day. But it's kind of an endorsement of Bernie Sanders. So this picture that we see here has Donald Trump with the sort of like little angry face on the left. Then you got Obama smiling with the pearly whites. Then you got Snoop Dogg high out of his mind. As you can see, his eyes are quite red. He's, just putting up a little sign. Then you got a dude to the right of him. I don't know who that is. I don't know. That dude reminds me of T-Pain. He looks like T-Pain to me. So I'm going to guess that it's T-Pain, although I have no fucking idea who the hell that is. But then to the right of him, you've got Bernie Sanders. And actually, he's got the little hands up to go on there. So he's also got some pearly whites going. So it looks like he's got Bernie Sanders in his corner. Now, I find it really funny that both Barack Obama and Bernie Sanders are in his corner because they're so different. But it's not like this is dope that he's endorsing Bernie for sure. Like, that's cool, even though it's not like a full on endorsement. But, it kind of is an endorsement in a way. But it's really disappointing to see, like, I saw this post from LeBron James where he posted a picture of him with Bill Clinton saying, oh, he's praising, he's like, oh, Bill Clinton is the first black president, it's the joke about Bill Clinton. And he's just like, dude, like, these people are not real progressives, and you're not really dope if you're effing with these guys. So it's like, if you're Snoop Dogg and you're riding with Obama, like, he's not actually cool. He has this aura and this false sort of sense around him that he's dope and he's cool. But really, at the end of the day, the dude's a sellout just like anybody else. He's just like he just has swag on top of it. He's the dude droning innocent civilians, and he's the one who's the deporter in chief and all this other stuff, and Flint, Michigan, and all this other stuff. He's that guy, okay? But he just has like this swagger with him that makes him charismatic. So that's disappointing to see, but still want to give credit to Snoop for putting this out there for sure. Also want to comment on the lack of real star power coming out to endorse Bernie. Now, this happened in 2016 as well, but there were some endorsements of Bernie. Like you could say the Ariana Grande thing was maybe an endorsement, although I don't really think it was. But none of those people really were really on the trail for him nonstop, going to campaign events and really like going hard. There were some musicians, but they were playing music at their at their campaign events. But they were not, like you didn't see Ariana Grande out there like go vote for Bernie, all this stuff. You didn't see, Snoop Dogg's obviously not doing that. We didn't really have much star power. There are a couple people, Danny DeVito and like Mark Ruffalo and those guys, and I'm sure they did some stuff, but I don't know. I felt the star power was pretty weak, and that's pretty disappointing to say the least. But yeah, it looks like Snoop Dogg endorsing Bernie Sanders.